The ayes have it. I must also join the chairperson in thanking you so much for being decorous, being principled on these matters of finance bill, and I think we've shown the country that you can disagree, we can put our opinions openly out there without having to do things that Honorable Karuma is now trying to do. Thank you. Order, members, we now move. Order. Members, if you have your order paper, this evening we have two committees. So we move to the next bill, which is the Committee of the Whole House on the Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 36 of 2026. I hope the Honorable Chair of Budget Committee is around. Good. So let's proceed.
Schedule.
All members, I propose the question that the schedule to the bill be the schedule to the bill. The Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you. Honorable Chair, I beg to move that the schedule to the bill be deleted and replaced with the following new schedule, which is captured in the order paper.
Members, I propose the question that the schedule be amended as proposed by the chairperson of the Budget Appropriations Committee. I now put the question that the schedule to the bill be amended as proposed by the chairperson of the Budget Appropriations Committee. Will have another opinion say aye? Will have those of opinion say nay? The ayes have it. All members, I now put the question that the schedule as amended be the schedule to the bill. Will have another opinion say aye? Will have those of opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 3.
All members, I propose a question that clause 3 be part of the bill. And there being no amendment, I now put the question that clause 3 be part of the bill. Will have another opinion say aye? Will have those opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 2.
Honorable members, don't order. Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. Honorable Chair, you have amendments to this?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I'd like to move that clause 2 of the bill be amended by deleting the words 2,187,580,892,628 appearing after the words the sum of, and substituting therefore the words 2,188,892,628. Thank you.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed by the chairperson of the Budget and Appropriations Committee. I now put the question, members, that clause 2 be amended as proposed by the chairperson of the Budget and Appropriations Committee. Will another opinion say aye? Will those of opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Will many of that opinion say aye? Will those of opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Title.
Members, I now propose the question that the title be the title of the bill. And there being no amendment, I put the question that the title be the title of the bill. Will another opinion say aye? Will those of opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 1.
All members, I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. And there being no amendment, I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will another opinion say aye? Will those of opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now call, that marks the end of it. Order, members, order. The Honorable Makali Mulu, the Honorable Kaluma. Be clear of the aisle. The Honorable Chairperson move for reporting, because this is the end of that particular bill.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 36 of 2026, and its approval thereof without amendments.
Honorable members, I now put the question.
Chair. Let me take it again.
You want to take it again?
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 36 of 2026, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Thank you. All members, order. Order. All members, I now put the question, which is that the committee do report to the House is consideration of the appropriation bill, National Assembly Bill number 36 of 2026, and its approval thereof with amendments. Whereas many of that opinion say aye. Will have those of opinion say nay. The ayes have it. So members, that marks the end of the two bills in the committee.
Honorable members, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, we start with finance bill. Call out. Order, honorable members. Order. Order, honorable members. Chair on the finance bill.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2026, and approved the same with amendments.
Yeah. Mover. Kimani.
They're both my boyfriends. One is ex, one is current.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the Committee of the Whole House. And Honorable Chairperson, I want to reiterate that Kenyans that doubted that Committee of Finance and National Planning will not carry out extensive public participation, and that public participation was exercised in futility. I hope they have seen the work that the committee has done. The views of the public mattered in our report, and we based our report solely on the views of the members of the public in where we felt that they had reasonable grounds, Honorable Speaker. We have agreed with them. It's also important to say, Honorable Speaker, that even in our report we have identified, we have made replies to all those people that did submit to us their views. We have replied to them on why we agreed with them, and for those that did not agree, with them, we have also written to them and explained why, Honorable Speaker, we did not agree with them. With that, Honorable Speaker, I beg to move and request the formidable leader of majority, the great member of Parliament for Kikuyu constituency, to reply.
Second.
Honorable Speaker, I rise to reply, and as I reply, Honorable Speaker, to second.
Yes.
Honorable Speaker, I think we are all a bit tired now. It's been a long day since morning. And as I second, Honorable Speaker, let me take this opportunity to, in a very special way, thank all of you members from across the aisle, those in the majority, those in the minority, those that the Honorable Junet has referred to with other descriptions, all of you, because you have done very well. You have done very well for the people of Kenya. We have transacted business all the way from second reading yesterday to the third, the Committee of the Whole House in a very mature manner, and I pray, Honorable Speaker, that this is the way we will be transacting business and allow every member to be heard. Because when you allow your colleague to be heard, you also get an opportunity to get heard. And Honorable Speaker, we all here represent different shades of opinion. And we can never all be aligned in thinking. But it's a question of you listen to me, I listen to you, and at times we compromise. And that is why, Honorable Speaker, even on what we were going for division on, after consultations we compromised. And that should be the spirit. Allow me again also to thank you, because, Honorable Speaker, we introduced are sitting this morning, and we asked you to be here this morning at 10 a.m. to help us transact with the business that are budget related. We have just finished with the Supplementary Appropriations 2 bill led by the Chair Atandi. And I must thank you because we are all here on time. And it is now 8:15 and you are still here. It is a great job and a job well done for the people of Kenya. I thank you and bless you all.
Thank you, honorable members. Before I propose the question, I have sat behind here since I left the chair, watching the proceedings, and it can be summed up by one Kenyan who is a harsh critic of this house, who sent me a message, and he said, "I am shocked at the maturity of the house today." Remove the shock and maintain the maturity of the house, because we have conducted the proceedings this afternoon and this evening with tremendous industry, tremendous respect to each other, candor and banter of debate in the House, and I want to salute all of you. I have watched proceedings in many comparable jurisdictions, and I can assure you this House is as good as any parliament anywhere. And all of you who have made contributions, who have voted, who have engaged in boisterous arguments, some offside, some onside, have done a wonderful job this afternoon. I encourage you to keep it up because, as we say, those who are majority will have their way, those who are minority will have their say. And whatever we say is part of the process of legislation. And Kenyans want to see, want to hear, want to appreciate that they send men and women, the few of you here representing 55 million Kenyans, making decisions that affect them in their daily lives, making hard and difficult decisions that must move our country forward. As your speaker, I feel very proud this evening that sitting behind here, I have seen all of you. I have not seen sometimes what we veer off to engage in what V.I. Lenin would have called infantile disorder. I didn't see any infantile disorder. I just saw members of parliament, even some who hardly debate here, today were unusually active. And that is the way as it should be, because every dog must have its day. I now propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Can I put the question? I now put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. Mover. Mover. Mover.
Honorable Speaker,
Kimani?
Anjo.
Kimani?
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2026 be now read a third time, and I want to ask the Honorable MP for Keses, the Honorable CP Julius Ruto, to second.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Thank you, honorable members. You know, even making faint attempts to call a division is part of debate and it's part of the House traditions. You know, when we were young people in school, you sat in class next to a student who quite didn't know what was going on. So when the teacher asks a question, he keeps on raising his hand half-heartedly, so that he appears to be participating in the lesson. When the teacher picks Robert Mbui, then he raises his hand as if he had known the answer. But if the teacher picks him, he will be at sea. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2026, be now read a third time. I put the question. I'll now put the question, which is that the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2026, be now read a third time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. Order, members. Order. I see you on your feet. Nobody has claimed anything. Yes, when you rise on your feet, the standing orders require order. That when this is a learning curve for many of you. When you rise on your feet to claim a division, you add on a claim for the division. So go ahead and lay the claim. You have the numbers. We'll ring the bell, but before the bell is rung, I want to instruct that in the interest of time, you will have electronic voting. Everybody get your card. Order. Take your seats. Take your seats. Order. Order. Order, members. Order. You have the requisite numbers. You have the requisite numbers for a division. I have granted the division. The rules of the House says the Speaker will decide whether you have electronic voting. In fact, that is the first point of call. Where we have any difficulty, then we'll allow those assisted voters. My direction is this. In the event you don't have your cards, the office is open. I'll ring the bell for 10 minutes to organize yourselves, have your cards. We'll do electronic voting so that we don't spend 30, 45 minutes on something we can do in 5 minutes. Yes, Robert Mbui. What is it?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you know, we have done very many divisions in this House over the years, and probably I have no objection to what you have said. But, Mr. Speaker, one of the things we want is to know who has voted in what direction. And so, Mr. Speaker, I'm requesting that after the voting, we...
Order, Robert Mbui, take your seat. Robert.